Howdy boys, it's NPC, and this week in GTA. Starting us off in Simeon's dealership, we have the Sterling GT, very cool car, very fast if you have HSW, the Seminole Frontier, the Western Cliffhanger, the Hijack Rustin, and the Western Rat Bike. Pretty cool lineup if you ask me. It's nice not to see a bunch of cars off the street. The vehicles at the LS Car Meet are pretty sick in my opinion. We've got the S80RR, this one sells it for me. This is one of the fastest Group C race cars in the entire game. Twingo has a drag race video on his channel, putting the fastest Group C cars head to head against each other, and S80RR, I'm not gonna spoil it, but the S80RR does pretty good and is removed from the game, so I would definitely consider buying one if you don't have one. Over here we have the Shafter long wheelbase and the Grotti Cheetah. Your prize ride for this week is the Vapid Winky, which you can get by placing top 3 for 2 days in a row in LS Car Meet Series races. Your podium vehicle for this week is the Night Shark. Super great utility vehicle. I would definitely rate it as one of the best vehicles that you can own. If you were to only have 10 vehicles in the entire game, I would probably put this one on the list. And this week you can get it for free at the casino if you get lucky on the wheel, so make sure you guys are doing your spins. At the luxury autos, the first vehicle is the Fathom FR36, and on the other side we have the Albany Cavalcade XL. Both nice looking vehicles in my opinion, but also kind of mid performance wise. Now starting us off with our discounts for this week, it is military week, and I think it's pretty damn cool because we've got the B11 Strike Force on sale. It's 40% off, going for 2.3 million, down from 3.8. So you're saving a lot of money, and it is a very good time to invest in military vehicles. Up next we have the Chernobog, which is going for $675,000 to $900,000 for its sale price. It's also 40% off, and as you can see with this little shirt icon, if you buy this or a couple vehicles I'll mention in just a second here, you do get a free t-shirt. Here we have the APC that's also 40% off, 1.4 million, down from 2.3. You also get a shirt with this vehicle, and I love the APC. I think it's such a cool vehicle, so I'm gonna vouch for this one if you don't own one already. If you haven't gotten to experiment with it, it is really fun. And our last 40% discount is the Insurgent Pickup Custom. You can also get a t-shirt with this one, and it goes for $800,000 to $1 million, down from 1.3 to 1.8 million. Out of all of the military vehicles on discount this week, I would say you should buy an Insurgent Pickup Custom if you don't have one. Not only is it the cheapest, it can hold the most people, it's also super armored, it's relatively quick. You guys all know how the Insurgent works. It just has a lot of utility and it doesn't go 30 miles an hour. The Patriot Mil-Spec is also 30% off. It's on the offered section of the Southern San Andreas website, and it's going for $900,000 to 1.2 million, down from 1.3 to 1.7 million. I am going to place a buyer beware on this one because as cool as this vehicle is, it weighs nothing. It would literally balance out a scale with a feather. So just a little disclaimer, Twingo has a manhunt on this if you want to see how this vehicle performs. It was a great experience for everyone but him. Now I'm a PC player, so I don't have the weaponized Ignis available for me, but the weaponized Ignis is also 30% off. And I've heard that that car is kind of crazy, so it would be a good time for console players to invest in one. Salvage yard properties and their upgrades and mods will also be 25% off. Now for the salvage yard robberies this week, we've got the Willard Eudora as the McToney robbery, the Trefade Z-Type as the cargo ship robbery, and the Dubachi Wagner as the gangbanger robbery. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like any of them will be available to keep because none of them have the little house icon that was on the S2 Cabrio last week. Now last thing I want to mention to you guys before we move on to our money making is that the Obey 8F Drafter is now available to claim on the Legendary Motorsports website. Instead of the $718,000 price tag, it should just say free. And if you guys have not already claimed it, I'll put the link in the description below, and all you need to do is hit claim now on the Rockstar page. Of course you need to be signed in, but then after that it should be available on the website. Now to start us off with our money making this week, our weekly challenge is to participate in 6 drift races, and when you complete that, you'll get a hefty reward of $100,000. And I think for racing, which is fun, it's a pretty good way to make money. And not only that, but drift races are also 2 times money in RP this week, meaning you're gonna get a pretty big payout by doing that. So I would highly recommend you do that this week. The Motor Wars Adversary mode is also 2 times money in RP, and this one is pretty fun. And lastly, there's 2 times money in RP for the Wildlife Photography Challenge. Your time trial for this week is up and at 'em with a par time of 141, and it's located here at the top of the map. And that, my friends, is gonna wrap it up for this week in GTA. Be sure to drop a like if you guys enjoyed, comment down below, and let me know what you think about this week, whether or not you think it's a dub. I think it's pretty cool because the military vehicles are obviously very expensive, and got a huge discount, as well as with the drift races because Rockstar is essentially paying you to have fun. But anyway, be sure to subscribe if you guys are new and would like to see more weekly updates in the future, and that's about it. So then, take care. Peace.